brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. Oh, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Paul with Spheric Reptiles, and I thank you so much for tuning in today. As I said before, this channel is set up for anyone who has some questions about reptiles and their husbandry and things like that, because a lot of the times when we're looking for the information, it's not readily available. So Spheric Reptiles channel is set up so that you can actually tune in here, and pretty much our goal is to try to get all of your questions answered about ball pythons or any other species that we partake in. We do have a boa constrictor and a bearded dragon that we're considering breeding, but right now with the market like it is, we're really considering not breeding them now until we see how the market's going to play out. So we're working with our existing things, but for this video, I'm going to show you a quick, simple, easy, and effective way to make an egg box. You can get vermiculite, and you can get the easy hatch trays and all that other stuff, but and that's effective. That really is effective. But for me, I just wanted something that was simple. And the most effective things are things that you can reproduce over and over and over and over and over. And for those experienced breeders that started out with vermiculite, that's something that they can produce over and over and over and over and over. So, but what happens if you're just starting out and the female has done all this work, you've paired them up, and now she's grown these eggs, and now you risk drying them out, right? So desiccation is what that's called. So if the egg dries out, it desiccates, the embryo is not viable anymore, and it does not move forward, right? So, and that's a bad thing. So these egg boxes are set up so that they are just foolproof. As long as the water isn't touching the eggs, you're fine. So you got to start off with 2 bottles of water, which I advise you when your animal goes into the ovulation shed, go ahead and put those in the incubator so they're at the temperature of around, I think the range that most people do is 87 to 90, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Do that. And then go and get yourself from the dollar store a 6-quart tub, and I think this one it has a price. It was $3. It was $2.99. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's $2.99. You know how reptile stuff is, man. It's always trying to rake you over the coals, take your money, but this is a simple and easy thing. Of course, you'll need some press and seal at the top, but the best thing that I can say is that this is all that you need. Go and get you, I think this is a 2x4 sheet of diffuser egg crate, and I'll put a description up there for Lowe's, and I'll do one for Home Depot too, just to fair balance it. But you can buy this stuff relatively inexpensive, and all you have to do is measure the inside of your 6-quart tub and cut it to where it fits inside, right? Very simple, very, very simple. All you thin snips or pliers or whatever you use to cut it, but I would say thin snips. So use some thin snips and they just snap off. It's plastic. It's that stuff that goes over the fluorescent lighting. So in the office building. So that's it, guys. And the other thing that you need is 6 2-ounce deli cups, 6 of them. Like we're playing poker or something, right? Counting out the things, put some little holes in them. I don't know if you can see those holes in there or not, but I got 4 holes in there so that when the water gets under it, it won't lift up, right? So what I do is I put these 6 in here, and this is just how simple this is, guys. And the reason I chose 6 is because if they move around, you can see that even if hopefully you're not shaking your incubator and you won't have an earthquake, right? But so it provides a stable base no matter how they're situated. So then when you sit the egg crate on top, boom, it does not move. It doesn't move forward or backwards. I would say evenly space all 6 of them. Once you put the water inside, and that way you have a firm base for your eggs, right? And the next thing you do is you want to use little straws and take just a regular straw that's bendable, cut it in 3s, and you want to tuck this behind the eggs, right? We just did our 2nd ball python clutch ever video. I think the Sunday before this video comes out. So if you're interested in how that looks, you can do so. But relatively speaking, you should only need at most 2 to 6 of these, right? Just go ahead and cut them up, have them in ready. And what I would do is I would go ahead and put everything in the box ahead of time. So this is how I have them in my incubator. I'll have my 6 straws. Let me get 6 straws, and I throw them in there. I got the water bottles, and I put them in there. And then I shut all of this up for the expectant clutch, right? And so I stick that inside of the incubator. And so when it's, because you never know when the eggs are going to come out, right? You see the animal twisting around, it gives you some indication. You wake up the next day and the eggs are there, but you got to go to work. So you got to get this done quickly, and then you might want to shoot a video. So that's why I came up with this. It works. Just fill up the water until you get to about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch away from this egg crate platform, and you should be good to go. I mean, it's that simple, guys. It's that simple, easy, and effective for you to make your own egg box without having to deal with vermiculite and squeezing the water and make sure you got the right amount of water composition to vermiculite. I mean, that's easy, but this is easier, just taking a bottle of water and pouring it in there. The eggs will hatch. We didn't have any bad eggs in our first clutch because the humidity level stays, you know, from 80 to 90% in there. So I hope this helps, guys. I really do. Because if nothing else, I hope that you're creating these animals when you're breeding so that it's something that's really enjoyable for you and helping these animals to produce babies. And it's something that you really want to just see, you know, what the heck, what would that look like? I think that's the #1 question to ask. So, I definitely want you to like, comment, and subscribe to this. Comment, let me know what you think about this video. And what else? Oh, yeah. Enjoy the time that you spend with your reptiles and enjoy the time that you have with your family. Thank you.